Hi, I'm Captain Joe Freudiger with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. Alright guys, this week we're going to start out at Stedman's Reef up around Aransas Pass. The redfish are still piled up in here pretty good. We're soaking the bait in the potholes, drifting through here. I've been really successful last week on a fire tiger with an 1/8 ounce jig head, and the top waters are coming on pretty good still because that water's warming up. Just moving down the Aransas channel here a little bit down to South Bay. We're catching a few nice trout in here, drifting through here with live shrimp under a legend popping cork. And then moving right on down a little bit further to the Lighthouse Lakes. Those redfish are really starting to pile in. They're really good now, guys. We're catching them on. I've been throwing the fire tiger with the 16th ounce jig head, and or the smaller top waters are really working better. You know, like the Top Dog Pup or something of that nature. Alright, now we're just going to slide over from the Lighthouse Lakes just across the Aransas Channel over to Brown and Root Flats. You can access it right here off the road here. You just get in your kayaks and go across here, fish the edges of that channel right there. Those redfish are really starting to pile in there, really good, as well as the lakes. We're catching them drifting down through that edge, fishing that edge with the live shrimp under a popping cork's working really well for me. And then you can come right down here and come up off that road there that takes you to the ferry and ease up down this shoreline here, and you can access it with your vehicles. And with that wind cranking the way it's cranking now, Brown and Root should really be protected. You should have some good protected, clean water. I've been throwing the 16th ounce jig head with the fire tiger, and the small top waters are still working best over here for me. Moving over to Portland here on the Portland shoreline around Sunset Lake. We're coming in here when the wind's not really cranking. We're wading through here with live shrimp under a legend popping cork, and we've been really starting to catch some nice trout in here and a few redfish mixed in. Over at Goose Island State Park, we're still catching a few nice redfish and several nice box drum over here on live shrimp and dead shrimp on the bottom. We moved over here to the Oso Bay by the college. We're catching some really nice solid box fish out here, guys, on a live shrimp under a popping cork. I haven't thrown any soft plastics or top waters. The popping corks are working the best for me. Over here along the JFK Causeway, there's still the big oversized black drum coming through, but there's also starting to show up a lot more keeper drum, that's what we're looking for at the table fare. And all these crash channels, and just throw the dead shrimp and live shrimp out there on the bottom and just wait. They're here, they're coming through, and you're going to get a few. Over at Burrell Basin at the National Seashore, we're getting down here, we're wading this drop off right here along the shoreline. We're starting to catch some really nice solid trout in the 25, 26 range, and there's also been some really good solid redfish being caught in here. We're catching them on the small top waters, pumpkin seed and chartreuse, soft plastic, and the live shrimp under the legend popping cork. Moving way on down south to Burrell Pass, you come down to the National Seashore, go down the beach, 17 miles, cross over the dunes, and there you go. There's been a really large school of black drum in here, a few scattered trout, and there's also been some really nice redfish being caught in here. We're catching them all in here drifting and or wading with live shrimp under a popping cork. Hey, I'm Captain Joe. Thanks for watching.